Hello, my earth signs. Welcome to your Valentine bonus love reading. My name is Susan. This is Emerald Expressions Tarot, and this is for earth signs Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. And I'm a Taurus, so I'm always interested to see what comes out for Taurus people. But also, earth signs, don't forget to look for the other readings that I posted. And I've done those in for each individual sign. So you'll find some for your sign. I've done a couple recently, so check those out. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and please hit that subscribe button. Also, if this reading resonates for you, please let me know in the comments and hit that like button. What I'm going to do today, earth signs, is I'm going to do a quick love reading. It's going to be kind of like a twin flame style reading. Not necessarily saying that you're in a twin flame connection, because that's kind of something different. But the way that I'm doing this reading is in that style. And let me do this one more time. And then I'm going to pull 3 cards for the feminine energy, 3 cards for the masculine, and 3 cards for the connection. So let's see. For the feminine, I've got the Magician, the 6 of Wands, and the Tower. Okay. For the masculine, we've got the 3 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. Some waiting energy, it looks like, for the connection. King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and Strength card. A little bit of back and forth energy. Definitely a stable connection, but it looks like it's a little hot and cold. A little in and out, maybe. And bottom of the deck, we've got the World, the 2 of Wands. So the overall energy is like this. There's a new one or both of you, or the relationship is ready to enter some kind of a new phase. And whatever you, and it's interesting because we've got the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands right next to each other. So whatever it is that I think this is whoever's watching this, whatever you've been manifesting, you're kind of at a fork in the road. And it's interesting because this 3 of Wands, she's standing on the edge of the water. She's got her surfboard. She's just waiting for the right wave. And then as soon as she sees it, she's going to jump into action. So she's ready to take action on what she's been manifesting. She's just waiting for the perfect one so she can jump and do it. So that's the overall energy. Let's see what we've got. So on the feminine side, there's been some kind of a recent change, and it was a shake-up, but it was something that she's been manifesting, and whatever it is, it made her feel victorious. It made her feel free, made her feel, maybe she got some attention for whatever this was, that maybe it was a work victory or something that she created. Everyone really liked it. Maybe she finished some big creative project and it got a lot of some attention and admiration, but definitely, with the Tower card, it was something that took a lot of work and a lot of manifestation. She's got that Magician card, so I feel like maybe she's focused on that right now. On the masculine side, he's very passionate for this connection. He's willing to work on it, but he's also not sure if he is getting, the 7 of Pentacles is about looking at the seeds that you've planted and trying to figure out if there's enough growth coming from them, or is all of the work that you put into this paying off. And he's kind of seeing that maybe he's kind of put more into this than he's getting back. Look how little the growth is. The leaves are tiny. The roots and the seeds are a lot. So he's put a lot more in than he's getting back. And he's starting to kind of look at that and say, is this really working out? Is this a good investment of my resources, whether it's time, money, love, whatever it is that he's putting into this. So I'm starting to feel like The feminine side has been focused on something she's been doing in her own life. He's been over here ready to get started, ready to work on this thing, and maybe he has been doing all the work to keep the relationship afloat. He's starting to realize this might not be the best thing for him. For the connection, you've got the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. So there's a lot of passion and there's a lot of practicality. Like, it makes sense for this connection to be together. It's nice and easy. There are enough resources to, for everyone to feel abundant and comfortable. And there's passion, but there's one side, and also feel free to swap the roles. Like, just because it's the masculine side doesn't mean it has to be the guy or whatever. It can be either one. But the masculine side is definitely putting, he's kind of holding this whole thing together while she's been working on either a job or some kind of creative project or something that's really rocking her world over there. Let me get a few clarifiers. I'm going to pull 3 cards for the feminine and see what else the universe can tell us about this. Universe, give me 3 cards for the feminine for our earth signs today. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. And we have 6 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so there's not an even give and take of energy in this connection at all. There's another card of balance. So she's too caught up in something else. She's got a lot going on in her life, and she doesn't have a lot of time for this connection. And the energy going back and forth is not reciprocal. She's not putting in as much as him, and he's starting to know that. The Temperance card is here talking about moderation. So I feel like whatever this creative thing that she's been working on has had her so, she's been so into that she's been neglecting this masculine. And maybe it's not really that she has been, it's just that's how he's feeling about it. He's feeling like he's putting in more, and there's not a reciprocal exchange of energy, and there's no balance, and she's always overwhelmed and well, not really overwhelmed, but she's passionate about a lot of other things. She's got a lot going on in her life and some exciting things, and maybe she's got a high-powered career that's keeping her busy and giving her a lot of, she may have a team of people working under her that really admire her, and she's all wrapped up in that. And he's over here just doing his own thing, doing his work, and also starting to look at the situation and realizing that it's off balance. Let's get 3 cards for the connection and see what the universe has to say. And by the way, stick with me to the end. I'm going to pull a card from the Angel Guide Oracle. Let's see what the angels have to say for you. For the connection, you got the 7 of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Again, there's a lot of passion here, but there's also, it's a tricky situation to navigate. Sometimes this card might mean like the lying, cheating, stealing card. And it could be somebody trying to get away with something that they know they're not really supposed to do, or trying to stay under the radar and get away with something. And then another story just came to mind. Maybe she has other people admiring her, trying to get her attention and take her away from this connection, because the 7 of Cups is also about a lot of options and in love. So maybe she's kind of stepping out a little bit. Maybe not really doing anything wrong, but she's just navigating some tricky water where she's entertaining some other admirers and keeping them admiring her. Maybe she's not doing anything, but she's manifesting this attention by giving it her energy. And and that's keeping her away from the connection and away from him. And that just kind of came, that's probably not for that's probably only for one of you, but that popped into my head. So let's get a couple cards for the masculine. Let's see what the universe has to say further on this. So for the masculine side, the Chariot, he might be ready to move on. He might be ready to go kind of quick. But he knows that there's genuine love here. You've got the Lovers, and he knows that this is probably is a soulmate connection. And maybe this all of whatever he's worried about is all in his head, because he's all wrapped up in his head. He's got blindfolds on, so he's not really seeing the truth. He's only seeing all his thoughts that have kind of, maybe all this is in his head, in his mind, and it's not even real. And maybe she just needs to give him more attention and make it a little bit more reciprocal, and all these thoughts that he has will calm down. Yeah, because the Lover's card is here and the Chariot is here, so he's ready to move forward, either with this connection, or he thinks that he can find his perfect person somewhere else. So I don't know which it is, but if this is resonating with you, leave me a comment and let us know if it's not too private, because this is an interesting reading. The angels, there's a sacred plan. Okay, so they're saying that, and I don't know if they're they may be trying to calm him down. There's a sacred plan, so you don't need to get so caught up in trying to control everything, because the universe already has it all worked out, and joy and contentment are on the way. And use your intuition and pay attention to your downloads from the angels and from your higher self. Meditate. So I don't know which side of this connection you are, but I feel like these three cards are talking to whoever it is that's listening to this reading. So whichever side you are, just know that there is a sacred plan, that joy and contentment are on the way to you, but you need to pay attention to your intuition and your downloads from your higher self and the angels and your ancestors and all of that. But yeah, so that's what I have for you, Earth signs. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out the other readings that I've done for you, and subscribe so you can see the future readings that I do. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.